Good evening, everyone. Streaming17 here back with you with another live streaming video for you today, guys. Yes, I do apologise. I was supposed to stream Pokémon Tournament on the Switch tonight, but the powers that be have destined me with a dodgy capture card, so it's just decided not to work tonight. So I'm back on Pokemon Ultra Moon, trying to get this shiny green tip Zekrom, but still, no need to fear. We're here, so. Yeah, let's carry on, guys. Let's continue this hunt for shiny Zekrom because it's going to come. It's going to come soon. And what's more important than getting this shiny green tip Zekrom? I don't know what else is. It's not this time, so there we go. Here we go. 201. 202. Hello there. Good evening. You alright? There we go. Right. Let's get this shiny green tip Zekrom, shall we? Should we get him? Let's get him. On the go. And please, guys, as well, if you're new around here, please, please, please make sure you subscribe. There we go. To the channel. As we're a small channel, and also WoW Lord says thank you very much for subscribing. Please be sure to subscribe. If you're not also already, please follow me on Twitter and Facebook, Streaming17. Keep on smiling, guys. Keep on smiling. That's the thing. I got it because I like Wowmer. I love Wowmer. So ever since I saw him on Pokemon Go, I've got a little bit of a thing for him, obsession of Wowmer. So I like his smile on Pokemon Go. I'm not gonna lie. First three out of the way, non-shiny, but still, it's early days. It's early Saturday night. We've got a long way to go. Let's go for it. It's a bit warm tonight. A little bit warm. What's going on? It must be this coffee. That light is doing it tonight. Let's get us on the go. Right, here we go. Jackson, you live tonight, mate? Are you on? Are you about? You can type and say hello. Here we go. Come on. I hope he comes quite soon, this Zekrom, because it's 2:05, isn't it? I hope he comes quite soon because I want to move on to Guzzlord. I really want to find a shiny Guzzlord. I decided I might make that my next shiny hunt. If you don't know what it looks like, hello, Mr. Pickett. I knew you was here. I saw you watching. I watched you. Dear me. I'm watching at the minute, mate. The Autopsy of Jane Doe. Do you recommend to watch that one? Did you? Did it? Oh God! I'll just move the camera. Here we go. Oh, I had it perfect then as well, you know. I have the camera perfect and I've just moved it. There we go. There we go. You always move it when it's perfect, don't you? It's annoying. What's going on? So yeah, I did want to stream Pokemon tonight, but powers of be. Yeah, watch it. It's sick. Okay. I started watching it. It's on the background, but you can't really hear it, so I'm not really taking much of it in. But you never know. Come on, Mr. Zekrom. I need to wash my glasses. I can't see that glasses now. You know, I'll go blurred. Get my glasses. Dear me. I was watching some guy on the stream the other night. He's trying to catch a Groudon. He's just throwing Ultra Balls. He's just throwing them. He didn't even damage him. He was just throwing Ultra Balls. And he caught him. There's me. Damaging him. Nah. Won't catch for me. Not for me. Oh, God. Boop. God. Hopefully, he will come tonight. Do you think he'll come tonight? I don't know. What's everyone's guess? What do you think it will be at? What number do you recommend it will be at, do you reckon? What number do you reckon it will be here? I'm not hopeful. 1,000? I'm going to go 1,000. 1,000 resets. I'm hoping to get 200 out tonight. 200 resets. Hoping. Turn the heat on. It's so hot in here. Sweating. Also, guys, make sure you go past your local McDonald's. The toys are out. The keep getting attacked by these toys. Here we go. Got Litten. Don't know what he does. What does he do? Don't know what he does. I don't really know what he does. To push his back, he doesn't really do a lot. It's free there. I'm just collecting the cards as well, really. I've got 8 different ones now. Doing well. Doing well. And we've got Torchic. Little mini Torchic. And we've got... Where is it? 212. Mr. Pikachu. Suppose you haven't got all them, Jackson, because you know you live in Starbridge and McDonald's around the corner. And Torchic looks mental. He's just going. And also a Squirtle as well there. But I've also got sealed Squirtle, but no Squirtle, Pikachu, Rowlet, Scraggy. Got a little bit of Scraggy. And what else have I got? What else have I got? I'm going to have to get them all out. I've got them in my drawer here. I can't really get them out because I've got the camera in the way. So that's a bit annoying. Did I count that one? 14. Come on, Mr. Zekrom. Come on. You need to be shiny. Yes, you do. Bam 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 bam. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I keep getting that song in my head. Don't know why. I've got that movie on the background now. I keep watching it. $2.18. Our friend hasn't been on yet, Jackson. Our friend hasn't been on. It's a bit creepy, this film, mate. Oh, yeah. Come on, Nicole. It's a bit creepy, this movie is, my friend. It's a bit creepy. It's a little bit creepy. Other half says hello. Hello, other half. How are you this fine evening? This movie's a bit creepy, mate. Zekrom appeared. 5. Come on. Let's get out of here. I kind of wish I had more of an exciting shiny to go for this time, because it's not really, you know, massive shiny, is it? But if I didn't get Zekrom now, I probably wouldn't get him again, would I? It'd take me ages to find him, so... And also, he does look like a beastie transforming dragon, doesn't he? Ugh. You won't want to mess with him, would you? Put it this way. You won't want to get in his way. I reckon we can get a reset every 25 seconds. I reckon. Let's time it. Should we time it? You ready? Go for it. See how quick we can do it. It's red. It's not shiny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 seconds. Ooh, 28? There we go. 14 seconds. That's not too bad. Per one. Is it? That's not too bad. 14 seconds of reset. So let's average about 15. 15 seconds of reset. We're doing good. We're not doing too bad. Since it's my second shiny. Let's go on then. Doing good. Hang on. He's not. Too sorry. Sorry, this movie's put me off a little bit. Like, trying to watch it as well. Need to concentrate. A little bit of an area. Okay, here we go. There we go. Crash them. Always seems to crash quite a bit. 2, 3, 1. Here's some interesting Pokemon facts for you guys, okay? I'll give you some interesting Pokemon facts because I'm a nice guy and I like to give you some interesting facts. Okay? What's going on here? 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 2. Here's some interesting Pokemon facts for you. Okay? It's hard to do that and do this as well. But still, did you know Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan are named after famous people? Can you guess them? That was scary. Can you guess who they're named after? Who do you think they're named after? If not, I will tell you. If you don't know. Jackson, I should hope you know who this is. If you're listening. 234. Okay. Okay then, no one's going to answer. So, interesting fact, Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee are both named after Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee. Way! Did you know that? Did you know it? If you didn't know who they are, Google them, because you're probably all quite young. Jackie Chan is now a famous movie man, specialises in martial arts. Does quite funny movies like Rush Hour. Bruce Lee was one of the greatest fighting people of all time, who was also into martial arts. He died quite young, bless him. But still, they are remembered on Pokemon. Dear me. It's not a green tip. My goodness me, this is a scary movie, isn't it? Well, a jumping movie, anyway. I'm going to have to rewatch this movie. I can't really watch it and do this. Because, I'm just showing you guys. Well, on this green tip Zekrom anyway. Power 9, going strong. Two, 3, 8. 238. Okay, another interesting tip for you. The Pokédex entries for Drifloon state that the Pokemon tricks children into thinking it's a balloon and carries them away. That's not very nice, is it? Dear. Alright. Okay, another interesting fact. The Pokemon Drowsy, if you don't know who it is from Gen 1, is the prequel evolution to Hypno. Okay, Drowsy is based on the tapir. Okay, if you guys don't know what tapir is, it's a Japanese folklore which they eat dreams and nightmares. Okay, I never knew that. Was that shiny? I didn't see. No, it's not. Okay, so if you guys don't know what it is, it's like an elephant sort of thing. So that's pretty much what it is. Another interesting fact: a Poliwag, right? Its signature swirl pattern on his belly, yeah, is meant to be is meant to look like the visible intestines of a tadpole. Never gonna look at a Poliwag the same again. There's me thinking it's just a hypnotic tadpole. Mistakes were made by me. Another one for you. The Moonsplas is a mistranslation of the Japanese word, Japanese word hop, yeah, which is why it is normal type move and not a water type move. Did you know that? If you guys didn't know that, shame on you. Shame on you. I'm only joking. I didn't know that at all. But I didn't always wonder why it wasn't water. But now I do wouldn't know. Now I know why. Okay. Next interesting fact for you. Okay. When Paras evolves into Parasect, the parasitic mushroom on its back actually takes over the host, which explains the Pokemon's blank white eyes. There's another interesting fact for you. But you didn't know that, Jackson, did you? Nope, you didn't. Another one for you. The electric type sheep Pokemon Reed was thought to be a reference to Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick. No, I didn't know that. That's an interesting one. Next, another interesting fact for you. I'm just going for these interesting facts of Pokemon for you guys, just in case you didn't know, because I didn't know half of these. It's quite interesting. The Pokemon Coughing and Wheezing were originally going to be named Nye and La because of the smog in New York and Los Angeles are known for. Wow. That's a bit grim, isn't it? NY and LA. But instead they called them Coughing and Wheezing. I didn't know that whatsoever. So that's new. Oh my goodness me, this movie is quite scary. How freaky is this movie, Jackson? Anyway, number 10. It is thought that Ditto is a failed attempt at cloning Mew. The Pokemon share similar moves, stats and colouring, and are found in the same cave as a successful clone of Mew and Mewtwo. Did you know that? But I suppose if you look at Ditto, he does look like it. Okay. Fact. Oh, sorry, there's a good bit. They're on fire. Why are they all on fire? No, it's not shining. Okay. Okay. I will watch it again because it does look like a good movie. It does look like a good, very good movie. Din, 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 din. I think that's 247. Okay, do you want to know some more interesting facts? Do you want to know? Come on, calm down. I'll let you know. I'll let you some more interesting facts. I am a nice guy. Okay, right, let's go. One of far-fetched Pokédex entries implies that humans nearly hunted the Pokemon into extinction, which confirms that people in the Pokemon universe eat Pokemon. That's a bit grim, isn't it? The cat's just woke up. That's a bit grim, isn't it? Want some far-fetched for tea? Some far-fetched for tea? Some far-fetched for dinner? Pikachu's name is a combination of the Japanese onomatopoeia for sparkle, pika pika, and the sound of squeaking, which is expressed as choo-choo. I bet you didn't know that one either, did you? Because I didn't. If you did, fair play to you. Boop. Magneton is made up of 3 Magnemites and should logically weigh 3 times as much as Magnemite. But Magnemite weighs 13.2 pounds, as Magneton weighs 132 pounds. Did you know that? Because I didn't. Here's a good one for you. This is a tongue twister on. Right, this is a tongue twister round here, guys. If you can answer this, well, Jackson, if you can answer this, which Pokemon, not in the game because it's not possible. All right, what is the only Pokemon that can de-evolve itself? Okay, so de-evolve. Oh, I'll come back. That can de-evolve itself from its evolution. Can you name him? You've only got 700 and something to guess from, mate. So. A bit morbid. Just killed his girlfriend. Time's up now, mate. Slowbro is the only Pokemon that can de-evolve itself. Its Pokédex entry says that if Shellder on its tail is removed, it will revert back to a Slowbroke. Did you not know that? Because I didn't know that. Oh dear. There you go. Also, did you know various settings in the Pokemon game before Generation 4 all seem to resemble real-world locations in Japan? that's quite. I didn't know, but that's pretty much. You know, it was created in Japan, so that's that really, isn't it? That's not really, well, I suppose it is a good one, but. Here's one for you. 255. It's a theory that right before the games, the world of Pokemon was embroiled in a massive war. I didn't know that. Oh, I did not know that. He's not shiny. 256. Also, wow, okay. In first generation Pokemon games, your character doesn't have a father and your mother trusts you as a man of the house. Young people are in positions of power everywhere. You don't see many adult men, not in the mafia or military. Even Lieutenant Surge says at one point, "Hey kid, what do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat, that's for sure. I tell you, electric Pokemon saved me during the war. They zapped my enemies into paralysis. The same I'll do to you." Alright, Lieutenant Surge, calm it down. Right. 256, 257. Wobbuffet's various Pokedex entries seem to imply that what appears to be a body is actually a decoy, and that the small black tail with 2 eyes is actually its body. Wow. Okay then, I didn't know that. That's quite an interesting fact. These are facts that you're never going to ever think about or even guess. So here's some of its Pokedex entries, apparently. To keep its pitch black tail hidden, it lives quietly in the darkness. It's never first to attack. Okay. Usually docile, a Wobbuffet strikes back ferociously if its black tail is attacked. It makes its lair in the cave. It makes its lair in the cave where it waits for nightfall. It desperately tries to keep its black tail hidden. It's said to be proof its tail's hidden hides a secret. Oh, very interesting. I didn't know that. Likewise, there's a theory that Faces and Vanillite, Vanillish and Vanillux are all decoys. The ice crystals seen near the false faces are actually their face features. Okay. That's pretty cool. Ish. 259. 259. It's thought that psychic type Pokemon are weak to bug type, ghost and dark type because they are all common fears. Is that just a that's just a thing one, isn't it? That's not really a true one. Some Pokemon go through major evolution after being traded. Very true. It's thought that these evolutions could be caused by fear of abandonment, that the Pokemon is trying to quickly improve so the trainers will love them again. Again, that's quite dark, isn't it? My master doesn't love me. I'll evolve. The location Lavender Town is to cause a sense of uneasiness in some players. Yeah, I suppose it does. You walk around there, it's like music in it. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, there are a number of strange phenomena associated with Lavender Town in the original Pokemon games. It's thought that music that plays here while in the town contained isochronic tones, which could be the cause of uneasiness that has now come to be called Lavender Town Syndrome. Have you ever had Lavender Town Syndrome, Jackson? Have you played Pokemon Red and Blue and thought, oh, I feel unease? I haven't. Not personally. The dye-appeared Pokemon Vullaby is labelled as a dark-type Pokemon in the Pokedex. This may be due to the fact that it appears wearing a human skull. Does it? Wow, I never knew that at all. I've just had to Google it. It's actually in a human skull. I didn't know. I actually didn't know that. At all. crazy. You've never played Red or Blue. You've never played Pokemon Red and Blue. Mind you, you are a lot younger than me, so that's probably why. I can't believe you've never played Pokemon Red or Blue. You've played Yellow? It doesn't make sense that Pokemon would shout their own names in human language. Instead, it's thought that human language in Pokemon universe evolved from Pokemon battle cries. Okay then. That is a theory, isn't it? Ah, okay. Leaf green and fire red. Okay, so you basically play red and blue. So you get the gist of the game. Here's an interesting fact for you, and I think this is quite a cool one. Okay, although it's impossible for a Pokemon to have more than 2 types. Yeah, if there were a Pokemon that was a combination of all 18 possible types, you'd probably think it'd be invincible. Wow, it would actually still have one weakness. Can you guess what that one weakness would be? Out of all of the weaknesses, what would still be weak? Can you guess? I'm getting power save on the 16th. Any Pokemon you want? Hello there, Traven Collars. I'm okay, I think. I'm pretty good on Pokemon at the moment. On my previous games, I also need to transfer them all over. But thank you very much for the offer. And welcome to the channel. Jackson, say hello to the streaming community. And also, for popping round, I'm going to add to it. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to subscribe from Wyoming. I have to add that. It's just there. Okay? It's just there. And did you know that, Travan? Right, okay. Can you answer this question? And this is quite a good question, which Jackson's trying to work out. If... Wow. He's just done it. It's rock. Well done, Travan Collars. Well done. Well done. Jackson, he's just blew us straight out of the water. He just blew him straight out of the water. Honestly. Da-da-da. That is so cool. Honestly, well done, mate. Hello, Marnie Lucario. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. I'm not even joking. It is actually rock. Best day ever. It is. Best day ever. Oh, dear. Please be sure to subscribe, guys, if you're new around here, because I will be streaming most days, and we're on the hunt for this shiny Zekrom. I did actually get a shiny... Fair play. Jackson loves it. He sat over thinking, how did he guess that? How did he guess that? Oh, dear. Another interesting Pokemon fact for you, okay? Mr. Mime, the Pokemon, can in fact be a girl. Did you know? Did you know? However, the name of the Pokemon doesn't actually change. She would still be a Mr. Mime. I guess that makes sense. Or you think they'd be married. That's just an interesting fact for you there, guys. Interesting fact. I'm blowing your minds with these interesting facts today. I know I am. I know I am. I deserve a thumbs up for that. Da-da-da. How do I stream without 100 subs? I have no idea. You can only not stream off your Android device. Was that a pure guess, Travelin? Was that a guess? After all of those, that was a guess. Wow. I genuinely thought you knew. But what a guess. If I had £100 to give you, I'll give you £100, but I haven't. Sorry. Oh dear. You would win the prize if we had a prize. 271. It still lets you stream without 100 subs. It's just you can't stream off your, I believe, live on your phone. YouTube gaming. That's how I thought anyway. But still. He's going to say water. Wow. You guessed right, my friend. It was fate. Fate, you came in this channel at the right time and guessed. 272. I was going to say another interesting fact for you. Okay, Pokemon is English. Did you know Pokemon is English? The name Pokemon isn't Japanese at all. It's really just a combination of Pocket and Monster. Blowing you out of the water with these interesting facts today. Literally, encyclopedia of Pokemon. Not really, it's Google. No, I'm joking. Okay. Is it going to be a shiny? Is it going to be a shiny? Come on, Green Tit Zekrom. Come on, Arceus, the Pokemon God. Come on. No, just give me one. Wow. 273. Okay, another interesting fact for you. All birds can fly, okay? Did you know? I guess you know that. Doduo can actually fly. In Pokemon Stadium, it was revealed how Doduo can learn the move fly. Apparently, it just runs really fast and the running motion gives it power of flight. Yeah, it just floats there, running in one place. So that's how he floats. Did you know that? So if you're at like a safari park or something like that, you run. You can see an ostrich run if you run really quick, but he won't. Just don't look out for it. But I'm saying if he ran really fast, he could possibly float. No, fly. Sorry, float. Float and fly, even. That's an interesting fact, but not in reality. Just on Pokemon. Okay. Another interesting fact. On the go, on the go, on the go. Ooh, that's painful. 275. Well, did you know that in Gen 1, Goldeen has peck? Is that meant to say peck, mate? If it is, well done. He does. I did actually know that. I did. I knew that one. Here we go. Here we go. Count on it. Many Pokemon names include numbers. Okay? The original legendary trio, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, include Spanish words for 1, 2, and 3. Did you know that? So if you think about it, uno, dos, tres. Dino and his evolutions include the German words for 1, 2, and 3. I didn't know that. I didn't know that one. I kind of would have guessed about the first 3, but the second one, so Dino, Ein, Zweilius, so Zui, and Hydreigon, which would be Dre. Wow. That's so cool. That's actually, I didn't even know that. I did not know that. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm actually quite shocked. That's quite a good one. Jackson, did you know that? Travan, did you know that? Because I didn't know that. While I'm sat here waiting for my shiny. A little interesting fact. Arbok spell backwards is Cobra. No, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Travan coming out of here with all these, and you knew that. Wow, okay. Messing with the pro here. Well done, Travan, thank you for that. I didn't know that. Did not know that. But now I'm looking at it, it does look like it. You can see it. Nate, when you point it out, it looks like it. Doesn't it? It's weird. As soon as you point it out. If you ever need any interesting advice, go to Travan. Travan's your man. Travan Colours is your man. Right, okay. Did you know, this is an interesting fact, did you know, you probably know if you watched the first movie, right? Originally, what Pokemon was supposed to be legendary? What was supposed to be in the original legendary birds, okay, instead of Moltres? Can you guess this? Yes, do you know? I knew that. I actually knew that. But I didn't guess that Arbok was Cobra. I'm not doing very well there. $2.82. Can you guess what the original legendary fire type? I'm giving it away now. I'm giving it away. Can you guess what the original fire type legendary Pokemon was in Generation 1? I'm going to give you a clue, Jackson, because you know this. Your partner, oh, he's already said, you can't get anything past Travan. He's got it. He's got it again. He's done it. It's Arcanine, yes. And I'll tell you what, just to be cool, okay. He's going to appear right here, look. There he is, look. It's this man right here. Which, Jackson, you do recognise that, don't you? It was him, in fact. Arcanine. Well done. If you didn't know, in the first generation movie, you do see Arcanine on the back of the on the wall where you see Professor Oak's face after on the video. Little interesting fact there for you. They must have regretted the idea not including the Fire Dog because the legendary they introduced was Entei in the next generation. So technically, Arcanine could have been in Generation 2 as Entei. Could have. I kind of think Arcanine should have been legendary because I think he is a legendary dog. You know, he's legendary, isn't he? So chunky. It should be pink one with a floral pattern. An interesting one, okay? This is quite interesting. What Pokemon was mentioned early in Generation 1? If you can guess this Pokemon, you win a... You don't win anything, but I have a shiny one if you want it. You got a shiny... Oh, no, I have a shiny Arcanine. Thank you very much, so, Travan. I have a shiny Arcanine on my Pokemon X. Yes, Pokemon X. But still, in Gen 1, they said a Pokemon here, the Pokemon, are so chunky. Yeah, there should be one with a pink floral pattern. He does look familiar, Jackson, doesn't he? That's so creepy, that Jane Doe thing. Mew. Close, okay? It was actually Muna. Can you believe it? If you don't know what Muna is, she's from Generation 5. Muna wasn't introduced in Generation 5, but it's actually referenced in the very first game. A woman standing out the side, the rock tunnel on Pokemon Red and Blue. That wasn't green, no, that wasn't green. On Red and Blue, dreams about a chunky pink Pokemon with a floral pattern. Clearly, the game makers had Munna in mind, even way back then. So that's pretty cool, because you can't really think of any other Pokemon with pink floral patterns on it apart from Munna. So that's pretty cool. Four. Doo-doo. 285. So Zekrom. Also, here's another good fact for you. Okay. Did you know a futuristic Pokemon? Okay, Genesect is a futuristic Pokemon. Okay, Kabutops is an ancient fossil. However, there are rumours that Genesect is actually a Kabutops that's been modified. Which, to be fair, if you look at them, they do look the same, don't they? They don't share any same types and use barely the same attacks, but there's definite resemblance, especially when you compare Genesect head to head to Kabuto. That's pretty cool. Let's put some on the background. Let's put like a, you know, miss some whatever on the background. There we go. Goon. Like Goon? No, it's not showing there. 286. So when you look at it, he does actually look like him. Kabuto does actually look like Kabutops. The Genesect. He's got the same type of head, isn't he? Like a square head. Question, please. Go ahead. Oh, you want me to say a question? Here we go. Let's have a look. What else can we ask? 27. And then, can you name, right, one Pokemon, the only Pokemon which can change its gender when evolves? That is such a hard question. Can you name him? Mario, he's got it in one. Yes, you are right again, Traven. Jackson, you're just flailing behind here, aren't you, my friend? Traven's got it all in one. Azurill is the only Pokemon that can change its gender when evolving to Marill. Azurill has 1 in 4 chance of switching genders. Yeah, fans have debated whether or not it's because some amphibians are able to change their gender, or that it may have embryonic qualities, which mean it has fully formed gender yet. That's pretty cool. But well done, Traven. He got it right again. He is on fire. And Jackson, you're flailing behind. Right. And, wow. Here's a cool one. I don't know if it affects in the game, but which Pokemon has no 2 of the same? And I didn't know this. It's one Pokemon, and I'll give you a clue. It's got spirals as its eyes. I guess you did, mate. I guess you did. Pokemon has got spirals as eyes. What is it going to be? Spinder. He's got it. He's got it again. Traven's here. Is it? Yeah. Welcome to the chat, Traven, because you're nailing it. Anyway, Spinder is an often used Pokemon, but has a pretty interesting trait. No two Spinders are the same. And do you know why? Do you know why? To ensure that, the game developers have created over 4 billion unique spot patterns for Spinder. I didn't know that. But Traven, you're getting it right. You just got it. He's on here. He's looking. Wow. This isn't a question, but this is an interesting fact. In the anime, it's clear that Pikachu and Meowth are completely opposite sides. It's the intentional and is based on the animals they're created to look like, a mouse and a cat. Another hint that is that Pokedex numbers are 25 and 52. Did you know that Pikachu's 25 and Meowth's 52? That's pretty cool. He wasn't shiny. That's just an interesting fact for you. What Pokemon is believed to be a shadow of Clefairy? That's a good question. Wow. Do you know, I didn't know that at all. I didn't even know Spinder had different spots on him. Gengar! Traven's on it again. Gengar! That is correct, Traven. Speaking of opposites, right? Gengar is a shadow Pokemon. You may believe that he earned the name because he's actually Clefable's shadow come to life. The two Pokemon look very similar and they're original ghosts and normal types, ensuring that neither can even touch each other, much like a person and his shadow. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that at all. Wow. Here's an interesting fact. What move couldn't Tangela learn in Generation 1? But he could learn it in Generation 2. What grass type move? That's a good one. I like that. This is for hardcore people now. Okay. Do I need to give a little tip? Shall I give a little hint? Tangler's made of a lot of vines. That's my little tip. Just my little tip off. Jackson, I'm giving you a hand here because Traven's going to nail it in a minute. He's going to get it. I'll give it away now. Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he beat Traven to the... That was such a weird noise. $2.96. Oh dear. $2.96. Can he nail it? Can he get it? Traven, can you get it right? Traven doesn't have the answer. Jackson, can you give me an answer? I'll get, honestly. No! This is the biggest tip I can give you guys, honestly. This is the biggest tip. He's made of vines. He's made of vines. So what move has got vine in it? Venusaur uses it quite a lot. He does. He uses it quite a lot. Come on. Come on. Can you give me the answer? Can you guys give me the answer? Dun, dun, dun. He's got it. Jackson's got it. He's got it. He's got it in one. Traven, how do you feel? He's got one over you. He's got one. Traven's got about 15 answers and Jackson's got one. Vine Whip. Congratulations, Jackson. Congratulations. It is, in fact, Vine Whip. Apparently fans were shocked and they couldn't learn the move until Generation 2, even though he was made up of vines. Did you know that? Because I didn't at all. $2.99. Okay, what else was it? Now, Jackson, if you were listening earlier, okay, I don't know if Travelling was here, I can't really remember, but do you know what Magikarp's splash move was originally supposed to be called? Who's the real winner? Travelling, we know it's you. But Jackson, we'll give you this one. We'll give you this one. 300. And Jackson, you should know this. You've been listening. What was the original name for Magikarp Splash? You no idea? No idea. Jackson, was you asleep? Traven, you must know this. What does Magikarp do? He goes in the air quite high, doesn't he? You skip and you jump, but what else do you do? What else do you do? What else do you do? What else? What's the move called? What was the move called? What was the move called originally? You skip, you jump, but what do you do first? You're not allowed to answer. But you're a winner. I can't believe you can't get this. I think Traveling's gone because you got Vine Whip right. Hoppy's got it. Jackson's got it again. 2 in a row. Jackson, you need to lie down. You're on fire. You are on fire. You're on fire tonight, honestly. Trevor came in with a few answers. Jackson's come back, even though, you know, you got a little bit of help. We'll still give you this, Jackson. We'll still give you this, my friend. Right, okay. Da-da-da. What level does Weedle evolve to Kakuna? What level does he evolve? $12. You are incorrect. If you minus that by 5, you'll have the answer. Traven's gone now because you got an answer right. 4. The answer is number 7. 7, which is the lowest level required of evolution. Okay, these are facts now from Gen 1 because this is what I know mostly from Gen 1. So, in the National Pokédex, okay, what is the first Pokemon to be pure normal type? It's okay, I'm sure he'll be back. I'm sure he'll be back. 5. Got no green tip here. 6. Can you guess what the first normal type Pokemon is in the Pokedex? Snorlax, no. No. The answer is Rattata. Yes, Rattata. This is a tongue twister now, you ready? With a combination of arrow, spear, and sparrow, what is that Pokemon? Can you guess? Can you guess what that Pokemon is? 309, 309. Ten. Dun, 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 dun. 311. Can you guess it yet? The answer is Spearow. What is that? That is crazy. Crazy, crazy talk. Dun, 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 dun. What else? Oh, thank you. Dun, 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 dun. What is the only Pokemon in Generation 1 to not have eyes? Do you know that? Can you guess that? The only Pokemon to not have eyes in Generation 1. Can you guess that? Oh. That is correct as well. I'm not going to lie, but do you know what I was going for? Zubat. It doesn't have eyes. It's the only... It says... My facts are lying then, because my things were... I hate you. Yeah. They do have eyes. Staryu has eyes. No. That is wrong. What else have we got here? Here's an easy one for you. An easy one. What was the first Pokemon in the anime to talk? Actual English. The way we speak. What was it? Who was it? And he's always right as well. He's number 52, 54. 54 in the Pokedex. Is he 54? I could be wrong. 24. 42, sorry. 42. Is that 42? Got it wrong then. What's the what number's Pikachu? 25. Double mix that back. Twat the numbers round. Yeah. 52. Number 52. Looney got it wrong. It's not meow. Meowth. It was in fact Meowth. But Jackson got it right. He got it right. Jackson got it right. Well done, my friend. You scared Traven away. He's gone. Traven's gone. Right. What is Primate's favourite food? Primates, don't you dare jump on there because you're going to knock over my cup of tea. Primate's favourite food. I have one every day. Anyway, we can see the cat. Jackson, aren't I interesting enough? I'm here to place bets and catch a shiny Zekrom at 396. 396? Is that what you're going for, Smasher? 396. Place your bets, everyone. Jackson, what do you think? What do you think? What number? What number? Oh my god. Oh my god. Evie's here. I mean, there you go. No, she don't want to know it. She don't want to do it today. But no. Well done, Jackson. Well done. What number do you think I'm going to get it at? It's not for me. What's not for you? What's not for you? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, go. Thank you very much for joining us chat out tonight, Ray. For Salt Smasher. There we go. Wildlord says, thank you very much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe. Do you like my smile? Like, oh god, wrong one. Wrong button. What else? What is, in Generation 1, what 2 Pokemon have the same cries? That's quite a hard question if you don't know. I think that's quite a hard question. So that's just, you're never going to answer, are you? Just in case someone randomly pops on and says, I know the answer. You're going to go for 1,678. Are you alright, Jackson? It could be that, though. It could actually be that. So if it is that, take note. Yep, she got it right. It is, in fact, the cat's gone. Poliwag and Ditto. And Rhyhorn and Charizard. I'm standing here pressing the button. I'm not even moving. Drowsy and Jinx. Oh. I am going to go 402. 402. Your grandma? See, I'm not trying to hunt too much. So involved. Born sure what the average encounter number for each Pokemon in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I'm not too sure, my friend. Not too sure. My previous encounter was 610. I know I was really lucky for Terrakion. I got so lucky on that one. I thought it was going to be for ages. But I've seen another channel before, and he managed to find a Groudon. I think it was 600. Was it 600? No. 640 something, I think it was. So that wasn't too bad. That's okay. I kind of got the gist of what you're trying to say. Not at all. Jackson can barely type himself. He hates me. Wow. It is an interesting fact for. I tell you, I'll give you some interesting facts because Jackson's not very good at answering the question. True. Here we go. Arcanine is said to be capable of running over 6,200 miles in a single day and a single night. How does he get time for his family? All that running round. Well, he doesn't, does he? Here we go. Not shiny. Not shiny. 329. This is a good. I'll tell you what. I know this, and I knew this one as well. What difference does Alakazam have from male to female? What difference in appearance does it have? And I said I wouldn't ask any more questions, but I'm asking it. I think that's quite a good question. Quite a good question. Dun, 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 dun. Ow. Dun, 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 dun. Cat gonna jump on me. Got a feeling the cat's gonna jump on my head. Do you guys know the answer? Do you know the answer? I'll give you a clue. Ah, there was even difference. I'll give Jackson a clue. He's just recently shaved it off. Basically, which is a bit weird because women don't have them, the mustaches are shorter if they're a female. He's a long mustache. So there's something you didn't know. I've taught you. You can take away that valuable information straight from me. Oh, da, 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 da. Dun, da, da, da. What else? Here we go. 333. Could it be on 333? 333. I'm getting to know all these facts now, and they're all getting to be the same. Oh no, they didn't. Yes, they did. This is a good one. Ah, here's a good one. Do you know what Machamp was supposed to be called? And do you know what he is still called in some of the beta versions of Red and Blue, the original Pokemon games? Interesting fact this is. I quite like this. 335. It's Machamp. What was he originally called? Okay, the suspense is killing me, so I'm going to have to tell you guys. Literally, he was supposed to be called Judo, spelled Judoh. That's pretty cool. But I don't know if he was supposed to be called it, but he was called it in the beta list versions of Red and Blue. That's pretty cool. And also, and I didn't know this is a good fact, Rock Throw is the only physical rock type attack with no secondary effect. That's pretty cool. Interesting. This is a good one. Okay. I thought this is a bit, I didn't know this whatsoever. Tracy, this is in the anime series as well, by the way. Tracy replaced Brock during the Orange Islands because the artist thought Brock was racist. Brock came back when no one cared. This is an interview with the former anime director and the storyboard artist Masuma Haikida for proof. Wow, I didn't know that. So why? Why do you think Brock was racist? What? I don't get it. Did not know that. Racist. Brock racist. Brilliant. Never watch the anime the same again. Wow. Every Eevee evolution has been owned or made reoccurring character in the anime except for Jolteon. Poor Jolteon. The number of stripes on Electabuzz's tail changes on the official sprite artwork being between generations. Wow, didn't know that. Red Elf Soul, thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much. Waylord says thank you for subscribing. I'm going to keep Walmer as my mascot. I love him. I love him on Pokemon Go. I love Walmer on Pokemon Go. Okay, what's going on? That's pretty cool. Let's check then. So I didn't see his. I didn't see him when he dropped. Of all the Pokemon that can evolve, Sneasel has the highest base speed stat. That's pretty cool. Is this updated though? It might not be updated, so don't quote me. Three, 4, 3. In some of the early artwork for Venomoth, it was shown having yellow spots on the back of its wings. This was later removed. That's pretty cool. Three, 4, 4. What else? 1. Okay, yeah, to be fair, right, this is quite an interesting one. Hippopotas and Hippowdon are the only current Pokemon whose male and female sprites use completely different colours. You see, I thought one was a shiny when I faced the gym leader, because he was, no, one of the Elite Four people, because they have Hippowdon in the Elite Four, and I thought it was a shiny, and he wasn't. It's because he was a different, he was female, not male. That's interesting though, isn't it? I've been a fan of Pokemon since Emerald, and I've known that I've never known this stuff before. See, I'm teaching you something new here. I'm teaching myself something new, to be honest. I didn't know half of that at all. So it's interesting that I'm giving you some nice information here. I quite like it. I'll continue. This is an interesting one. In the anime, the inside of Charizard wings are colour green, but in the games they are coloured more of a blue tint. That's a less interesting fact, but still. Isn't the female grey? Yeah, sorry, the female's grey and the male's like a yellowy colour, isn't it? It's got like a yellow colour. Let's have a look. Here. Come on, let's have a look. Oh, images. Hip Hop Dawn. Espeon and Umbreon are the only Pokemon that can be attained by more than one evolution method. Okay. That's interesting. 4748, right. When Rotom is encountered, the music is the same as legendary encounters. It's the only current non-legendary to do this. Wow. I didn't know that. That's an interesting fact. Another interesting fact from StreamX 17. Deoxys was the first Pokemon to have its own unique battle music in-game. There you go. You've learned something new. Well, I have anyway. Oh. I remember this because I played the original Red and Blue. In the original Red and Blue game, you was able to use a fishing rod on the Rhydon statues. However, nothing was found unless you used an old rod. Okay. Zapdos is the only legendary bird to never seen on its feet in a sprite. All of its sprite artwork, despite all of it is airborne. Oh, so it's always airborne on its sprites. That's not very nice, is it? It never gets a break. Always on his feet. Well, yeah, if you know what I mean. On his legs, but... I didn't know this. Heatran is the first, and currently only, legendary Pokemon that can be either male or female. I knew they didn't have genders, but I didn't know that. That's cool. Jirachi and Manaphy are the only two Pokemon who can't be found at an in-game location in any of the main games. Ah, yeah. I think I got mine ages ago. I'm talking Diamond and Pearl era. Or was it Black and White? Yeah, it must have been Diamond and Pearl because I was on Diamond and Pearl, wasn't I? Yeah, Diamond and Pearl. Where you could get them from Pokemon Ranger. And you could transfer them across. I swear you did. You got an egg. Did you? Am I right? I think I'm right. This is a random one. In Super Smash Bros. Melee, Ditto can be summoned from a Pokeball via hacking, but he disappears the second he comes out. That's a bit pointless, really, isn't it? Doesn't really do a lot, does it? Diamond. Do you know what? I'm going to back you there because Diamond, Platinum, which is like Diamond anyway. Platinum was probably my favourite game to come out to play because it was. I played Diamond first, and I played Platinum, and I found Platinum absolutely incredible. I used to like when you used to dig, and you could dig underground, couldn't you? You could go under your tunnels, and you used to have to find your fossils and things, didn't you? Underground. That was so cool. That was a really cool thing they brought to the game. I love that. I love the digging. And if you dig too much, your thing collapsed, didn't it? Am I wrong? It is, yeah. I put like 450 hours into that game. That's crazy. Crazy game. 6. Yeah, you can, yeah, that's it. You can make your hideouts. Oh, your hideouts. Did, yeah. That was so cool. I remember that. Oh, I missed that game. That game was really cool. That's all right, my friend. Lucas and Dawn's Platinum artwork. Yeah, Platinum holding repeat balls. It could be a pun because Platinum repeats Diamond and Pearl. Could be. Could not be. Here's an interesting fact. Rhydon is tied with Lairon in weight. They both have an exact weight of 264.6 pounds. Chunky monkeys. Rhydon appears first in the in-game's Pokemon index data in red and blue. This is why most glitch Pokemon evolve into him. Okay, Krogan's. Is that Chinese? No. Okay, 5'9". Krogan's game sprite show it with pink cheeks, but all its anime appearances show it with yellow cheeks instead. This is a crazy one. Now, sit down for this, because this is an absolutely corker. Alright, you ready? Bayleaf is the tallest of any second stage starter evolutions. Wow. Bet you're going to go to sleep tonight thinking of that one. Because I won't. Wait. Heracross is the only bug-type Pokemon to learn Megahorn, even though Megahorn is a bug-type move. Didn't know that one. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? What do you think? Crazy. Who's the tallest again? Bayleaf. Bayleaf is the tallest of any second stage starter evolutions. Here's another one. In-game, Caterpie and Goldeen have the exact same cries. See, that's the same as Rhydon and Rhyhorn and Charizard. So there's quite a few of the same. I didn't know this one. Gold, Silver, and Crystal are the only games where the starters begin with hold items. I didn't know that. What do they hold? Is it berries? I guess it'd be a berry, wouldn't it? Oh, were berries out then? Yeah, I didn't like him either. I always picked Cyndaquil, so no one ever picks the grass, do they? Except for Rowlet. I think Rowlet's the first one they've actually picked. Although I quite like Torterra, but I do like Infernape, so I always go for fire anyway. But I think grass is always the least picked one because it's always the weakest, isn't it? But it's the best one to pick in red and blue though, because you got through Brock and Misty. That's what you got to think of. But it's always the hardest to get Bulbasaur through the forest at the start, wasn't it? Well, I thought it was. 64. Spinner Out was created in a children's Pokemon design activity in American Trading Card Game League. Wow. That's an interesting fact. Got loads of these. $65. The DS game's Pokedexes can list Pokemon by colour. Bronzong is listed as green despite being coloured blue. What colour is he shiny? Is he pink? Is he in pink? Bronzer. He's got like a pink tinge to him. Every electric type gym leader has coloured hair. They're also the only leaders to wear military style clothes. That's a good one. Him and Rowlet were the only grass types, and me, yeah. Mew can learn Attract and Captivate despite being genderless. However, it always fails unless the opponent is also genderless. It's interesting. How do people come up with these? None of Cascoon's sprites show its 2 eyes despite its being well established as it has 2. Ah, okay. It does always look like he's got 1 eye though, Cascoon. I noticed that. I never said it. Sneasel and Weavile are the only 2 ice types able to learn Surf without being water type as well. I didn't know they could learn Surf. That's pretty cool. In terms of base stats, Shuckle and Munchlax are tied as the slowest non-glitch Pokemon in existence. Munchlax? Okay. So far, the only Pokemon who can learn Flash via leveling up is, drumroll please, Volbeat. Yes, that's right, ladies and gents, it is Volbeat. Volbeat, which we all lose. All use. Not. Right. To be honest, we don't really use Flash anyway, do we? I'm glad they got rid of TMs and HMs. I am glad. You always had to have Pokemon with them on, didn't you? And you never wanted to get rid of the moves, did you? You always had to carry one. But now you can just do it, and it's great. Great way of doing it now. Gliscor is actually lighter than its pre-evolution. Gliscor weighs about 93.7 pounds, while Gligar is about 142.9 pounds. Wow. Go Team Gligar. What else was that? All official coughing art shows it smiling. However, all official wheezing art depicts it frowning. Okay, that's an interesting one. In Generation 1, catching a Mew that transforms results in a glitch where the caught Mew turns into a Ditto. There we go. In Pokemon Rumble, Transform isn't a move, so Ditto can only know Struggle. Ditto is also the only character that can use it. That's in Pokemon Rumble, not the normal game. I love this Pokemon. Licky is the only normal type Pokemon that can learn the move Explosion. That's cool. Don't know why you want to learn Explosion. You wouldn't want a massive tongue explosion on you, would you? Croagunk's evolution is the only Pokemon to have double weakness to psychic types. Oh. That's an interesting one. Golbat and Chansey are the only evolved Pokemon that can evolve to a third from via happiness. I always loved Crobat when he came out. Don't know why. I used Crobat as a towel window for my VGC team 2 years ago. Love Crobat. His cross poison destroys lives. Well, he doesn't destroy lives, but he destroys some people. 23. Yanma and Yanmega are the only Pokemon whose names begin with the letter Y. Oh, that's cool. 374. What colour is shiny Zekrom? Pink. Oh, if only. Forceful Smasher. Oh, if only. That is actually the shiny sprite on the screen there. Can you tell the difference? You've got to look really closely. Okay. The only difference is the tip point on the end there, look, is green. Where on here, it's green. It's no, it's not shiny. I'm joking. It's blue, yeah. And his eyes are red, and they're blue if they're shiny. So that's the only difference. It's exciting, isn't it? Right. What else can we ask? Well, what else can we do? Jackson, are you still with us, my friend? Are you still there? Didn't even notice. So Yanmega, and who else said Y? Yanma is prequel. They're the only two beginning with Y. No, they're not. So Yanma and Yanmega. It's not. It's not. And I know that this is old. That must be old because another Pokemon beginning with Y is Yveltal. Boom! I am a master. No, not really. I think that might be old because Yveltal begins with a Y, doesn't it? Yeah. See, that's wrong then. That fact was wrong. Well, it might not have been wrong then, but oh dear. Here's an interesting one. In the anime, Giovanni's Persian could possibly be a shiny. Yeah. Could possibly be a shiny. Do you know why? Because its fur seems normal. You barely beat me to it. Its fur seems normal, but the inside of its ears are pink instead of tan. They've gone to detail here, haven't they? I think I knew this one, but I'll say it anyway because you might not know it. If Kanto's landscape were made up of fit of that modern-day Japan, Saffron City occupies the space where Tokyo should be. That's quite cool. Pretty interesting fact, if I must say so myself. Dun, 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 dun. Here's a cool one. Lairon, which is Aron's evolution and the prequel to Aggron, does not learn any rock-type moves by leveling up, despite being a part rock-type Pokemon. Yeah. Lieutenant Surge is one of two gym leaders who's known to have lived outside the Pokemon regions. The other is Fantina. Oh. In Gold and Silver, full maps exist for Cinnabar Island Lab, indicated it was playable at some point. I know there are. It's just one I didn't know yet. It's just like a website on the internet which tells you all these interesting facts, which I think are pretty cool because most people don't know this, and I didn't know after this. So Acid is the only poison type move that cannot poison you. It is the only poison move that lowers a stat. I'll tell you what, Full Soul Smasher, I'm going to tell you an interesting question now, which I did ask earlier on in the stream, but see if you know it. If a Pokemon was every single type in the game, what would its one weakness be? Do you know this? It's not normal. One type would have advantage over all. Nope. 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 Dragon. No. Nope. Not fighting. One last guess? Hmm? Yeah. Hmm? Say the best till last. No clue. It is in fact rock. Rock type Pokemon. So basically he just looks at him and goes, "Here's a brick. He's dead." No, not really. No. I don't know why, but it is rock. Rock overcomes all of it for some reason. If you didn't know. Here's another cool fact. There has never been a bug type Pokemon that can learn fly or surf. Which is quite weird because I guess that, yeah, surf. Surf's a move. Salamence is actually lighter than its pre-evolution Shelgon, weighing in at 226.2 pounds compared to Shelgon's 243.6 pounds. Yep. See, that's a good fact. You can tell all your friends that. In Diamond and Pearl, this is a good one for you to know because you like Diamond and Pearl. Rain can appear on Route 213, but only if your DS clock is set to July the 11th and December the 2nd or December the 31st. I have no clue why do they resemble anything to those dates, but they do. In Diamond and Pearl again, the snow in Snow Point City will change to sparkling snow if your DS clock is set to January the 12th. Do you know those reasons why? And the cool fact, Drapon is the only Pokemon owned by Aaron of Sinnoh's Elite Four that is not bug type. The type he specialises in. Might be like a special day there, I don't know. Fire Red and Leaf Green contain the Mac and Acro bike in the game data. If you hack either in your bag, they will work like a normal bike. That's quite cool. The fact that Pokemon can breed with each other technically makes all poke on poke. No, I'm not. I'm not going to repeat this again. Here we go. The fact that Pokemon Breacher that actually technically makes all Pokemon porn ever made canon. Sad but true. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It's a good sign. Some pieces of Japanese art for Slowpoke shows they have the same striped bellies that Slowbro and Slowking have. Okay. Giovanni can actually be battled in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, but it's currently inaccessible without hacking. He'll probably be in an upcoming event. That's got to be old. That's an old fact. Morty is the only rematch gym leader to use more than one of the same Pokemon. Gengar. What? Here's an interesting one. Porygon, as well as its evolutions, have never appeared again in the anime after the infamous seizure episode. Do you remember there's that bad episode where Porygon was in it? And it made loads of people have a seizure, and they banned the episode. There's been a few banned episodes of Pokemon. If you plugged in gold or silver, the backgrounds were made just for Stadium. They won't appear for real Super Game Boy. Okay. Pokemon Rumble is the only Pokemon game where one of the starting characters is Rattata. It's cool. In Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald, there are several remixes of Gold and Silver tracks that are still in games data but not heard during the normal gameplay. Grass and Rock have the most weaknesses, 5 each, but Grass and Rock type, e.g. Crazily, is only weak to Ice, Poison and Steel. Pokemon Gold and Silver. I used to have the hardest time against Morty. I remember that seizure episode. I have no clue what was going through the director's head when he made that scene. No idea. He probably didn't. Well, actually, I don't know why he didn't realise it was bad. There are 2 unused Pokemon types in Red and Blue. Question mark type and bird type. 399. Oak was intended to be a trainer in Red and Blue. The leftover data says that Oak would be used Tauros, Executor, Arcanine, Gyarados as a starter. That's cool. Interesting fact, the maximum amount of points you can receive in Pokemon Snap is 17,378,000. Don't know why you need to know that, but you never know, in case you're a big fan of the game. I hope they bring it out on Switch. I do hope they bring it out on Switch because it's a cool game. I haven't played it in years. There are, oh no. Gasoline Haunter weigh the least out of any Pokemon at 0.02 pounds. To compare, Gengar weighs 89.3 pounds. He shouldn't weigh a lot because he's gas. So. The original Pokemon prototype was built on the NES. This was done due to the NES having similar physical power to the Game Boy. That's pretty cool. I'm glad they brought it out on Game Boy though, because it would have changed gaming. No other rods have been invented other than the old, good, and super rods. That's interesting. In Ruby and Sapphire, May and Brendan would never batter you with a fully evolved starter. Mewtwo is a clone of the Pokemon Mew, yet it comes before Mew in the Pokedex. So really, it should have been, yeah. 6. Boop. Pikachu undercover. I am a little bit intrigued by that, but also I like the fact that they've thought of something different to do. I've heard a rumor, well, not a rumor. Ryan Reynolds is supposed to play the voice of him in the movie that we have over here, but I don't know. As for what you do in the game, things like that, I'm not too sure. I don't know. I'm excited to see what it is. Pikachu. Hello there, you got the Knuckles. You okay, my friend? 8. I'm excited to see what they do with it. Let's put it this way. Thank you very much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe. Keep smiling. Oh, wrong one. I keep pressing the wrong button. But yeah, I'm interested to see what they do with the game. And they're also bringing out the amiibo, aren't they? So that's pretty cool. I'm quite a fan of the Pokemon amiibos. I'm missing one still, Lucario. Oh, click the end. Still need to get Lucario, so need to find that. I should have got it when it was first out because it was quite cheap, and now it's probably a bit expensive. A Pokemon's cry changes slightly when its HP is lower or about to faint. I suppose it speeds up, doesn't it? Right, if you've ever wanted to know how to get Mew back in the day, if you deposit 999 Pokemon in Pokemon Rants, you can trade for an egg for a Mew. That's something I did not know at all. Golduck shares Rayquaza's ability to stop weather by stopping it. Control weather, sorry, by stopping it. There you go. Smeargle cannot learn any TMs, yet they can learn any move through Sketch. That's pretty much common knowledge. On 2, there are 3. No, that's one. Diamond and Pearl was the first generation that could catch Porygon in the wild. Because you always got it from the game corner, didn't you? There are 5 Pokemon that become pure flying type in certain conditions. Kelkion, Porygon, Porygon 2, Porygon Z, and Osseous. Poison attacks were based off your special stat in Ruby. Oh no, red, blue, and yellow. Not Ruby, red, blue, and yellow. Wow. In the Japanese version of Colosseum, there was a bonus disc that allowed you to catch Celebi. Why did Japanese get everything? We barely get Celebi. We got it as a demo, didn't we? I think. Every ancient Pokemon is part rock type. There are only 8 overworld Pokemon sprites in red, blue, and yellow. Bird, Clefairy, Rhydon, Seal, Plant, Bug, Pokeball, and Ponyta. I wonder why Ponyta, though. That's a bit of a... That's a weird one, isn't it? And Seal. And Rhydon. I wonder why Ponyta. I suppose you got like Ponyta and Tauros are the same, aren't they? I'd say it looked like more like Tauros than Ponyta, the sprite. But that's just my opinion. Hello there, Megan. You okay? Thank you very much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. We're just going through some Pokemon knowledge. Or some Pokemon facts, anyway. You already knew this one. Charizard and Rhyhorn have the same cry. Female trainers in-game flirt with the main characters in the same way, regardless of gender. Porygon 2 is the only second-gen Pokemon never to have appeared in the anime. That's pretty cool. It's a nice, interesting fact. Mew, this is an interesting one. Mew was the first trademark received for the series even before the word Pokemon. Okay. So, which means that no one else could use the word Mew before the game came out. That's pretty cool to know. Pretty cool to know. What else? Stadium 2's Lieutenant Surge had a surfing Raichu with reversal. That's impossible to get because reversal is a GSC egg move, a gold, silver, and crystal egg move, and surf is yellow only. Okay. Didn't know that one. Another thing we didn't know today that we've learned. Dun, dun. Last time was 18. If you use the Mew glitch in red, blue, and yellow, but fight a different trainer and get Magmar instead, it removes the Snorlax by Celadon City. That's an interesting one. Don't know why you want to do that, but there we go. That's a good one. If you know, Polyrath's Diamond Pearl Pokedex entry talks about the Pacific Ocean, one of the first mentions of a real world in place. That's pretty cool. Jinx originally had a black face and blue hands. Nintendo had to edit Jinxes when people complained about a design resembled black stereotypes. Interesting one. Back in red, blue, and yellow, it's impossible to get a non-nicknamed Jinx by its owner, by its real name. A guy in Cerulean Trade Tube is nicknamed Zinx. I mean... Smeagol's sketch attack cannot sketch chatter. Azurill can change genders when it evolves. We learned that earlier. It's got 1 in 4 chance of changing gender. They believe it's because amphibians can change gender, apparently. That's why they do it. Dun, 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 dun. Sableye and Spiritomb have no weakness, type weakness. The only way to expose it is by making it weak against fighting with Moo Odor Sloth. That must be an old one because Sableye's got weakness now, hasn't he? Out of all the Pokemon who pre-evolved form to move to evolve, Ambipom is the only one that needs to know double hit. That's right, you need to know double hit to evolve to Ambipom. Right, 7 more and that was it for the evening. Get to a round number. Nope. 4, 2, 3. Snorlax was the heaviest Pokemon until Generation 3. Now he's ranked 6, losing to Metagross, Groudon, Dialga, and Giratina forms. I'm sure there's more now. These are quite old facts, I think. Some of them. Some of them are still true, some of them aren't. Well, I learned earlier in the stream as well, Gengar is believed to be the shadow of Clefairy, which is why it's a ghost type and Clefairy is a normal type. They can never touch each other, being its shadow. That's quite an interesting fact. Cool. For 25. 5 more to go. Brock once caught a Tauros, but is in one of the infamous banned episodes, so it was never mentioned once after that said episode. Oh. 426. When Poliwag evolves into Poliwhirl, its swirl changes direction. It changes again if it evolves into Poliwrath. That's something new. I've never known that. What else have we got? The yellow pattern on a Croconaw was flipped horizontally between the 2nd and 3rd generation of games. How do people pick up on these little things, honestly? When the snow was first planned, Ash was going to be given a Clefairy. The show, sorry, not snow. When the show was first being planned, Ash was really going to get the Clefairy. It was switched to the last minute with Pikachu. That's probably a good show, because I can't imagine him carrying around that Clefairy for some reason. Don't know why. Doesn't work. Oh, thank you. 428. Any more on the go? 2 more to go. Wasn't there an episode about that Gengar and Clefairy together and stuff? I think, yeah, there was, wasn't there? Quite an early one though, wasn't it? I'll find out about that, Clefairy. Clefairy and Gengar. So, I don't know. They mentioned it. I can't find the episode. I wonder what one it was. It's got to be in the first 2 seasons at least. I can see what it would be though. If you look at them, you can see the resemblance though, can't you? Being that. Right, this is the last reset of the evening, guys. Let's hope for the shiny 430. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, it's not a shiny, but still, that's another 230 down. But still, I'm going to leave it at that tonight, guys, because it's just not meant to be this evening. But I hope you enjoyed all the interesting facts that I've been giving you tonight. If you want to know some more, please, please, please subscribe. I will be coming back with some more interesting things for you to hear about again soon. But thank you very much for watching. If you're new around here, please make sure you subscribe. Also follow me on Twitter and Facebook as well. I will post when I am streaming for the evening. Other than that, make sure you hit the bell because I will come up live if you do hit the small little bell down in the right hand side somewhere down there. But thank you very much for talking to me this evening, keeping me company. Thoughts or Smasher, thank you very much, and I'll catch you guys soon. See you in the next stream. Thank you very much, Thoughts or Smasher. You've been great, great company. Other than that, guys, have a lovely evening. Waylor says thank you. Have a nice evening. Good night.